everyone, it's Michelle here with 3Ps, and today I just want to show you a quick little, little project that I tinkered with today using some glitter and some shapes. So what I'm, adding on to is a previous couple videos where I showed how to make these plastic squares or plastic shapes using cookie cutters. Now, this square I cut out of the 9 pocket sleeves. The same with this one. You can see the little perforated edges, but I cut this from the 9 pocket sleeves. So if you don't have, sheeting, same with this one as well. And then I created some lips using the page protectors from Dollar Tree. So if you want to check out those videos, show how I made these shapes. But what I tinkered with today was adding some glitter around the edges, and how you can do that without having to use glitter glue or any glue whatsoever, and you still get a nice border around the edges. And that's the same as this. So, sometimes the drying time from, glitter glue is, who wants to wait for that, right? So what I'm using is some tacky sheets that I've shown in several videos now. Just real quick, this is Michael's brand. It's 8.5 by 11. It's $5 for 2 sheets. And then they have one like this at Hobby Lobby. It's $7 for 3 sheets that come 9 by 12. And of course, both craft places have coupons that you can use to, cut down the price on that. And I don't know about Joann's. The Joann's where I live is not close to me, so, but I'm pretty sure they have something similar. So basically what I've done, now a little bit of a warning, this is, you are working with glitter. It can get a little messy, so if you don't want glitter all over yourself, then this might not be the project for you. But if you don't mind, it is kind of fun. So basically what I've done is, you can see here I've cut away, where I've cut away the shapes I've been tinkering with. But you kind of just want to get your shape, and we're going to work with this square right here. And so basically, I'm kind of eyeballing how much I need to cut away. And you can always, trim it up later if you need to. But I'm just going to kind of eyeball where I'm going to lay this down. So I think that looks pretty good. All right. Now you can always peel you back a corner, lay your shape down, and then cut it away. If, I've done that too. Either way is fine. But just to be a little bit more manageable piece, I'm going to just cut away since I'm just working with a square. But if you're cutting something a little bit more detailed, like, some lips or a flower, something like that, you might want to lay your shape down first and then cut around the shape. But the film is super, super tacky, and using scissors and stuff, sometimes the scissors want to stick. So I'm just going to lay this down, kind of check out my edges. Like that is a little bit at an angle, so I'm going to trim that up just a little bit as best I can. There we go. Trying to cut straight. Oh, it's starting to rain. If y'all can hear that rain, I'm sorry. So I'm just going to trim this up. I think that's pretty straight. Do the same on this side. Trying to get it to look as even as I can. Okay. I think that looks pretty good, at least for demonstration purposes. See, it wants to stick to your scissors. I'm sure there's some non-stick scissors out there, but I don't have those. Alright, so you're left with something like this, and it is pretty tacky around the edges. So I'm just going to lay that down, and we're going to pick us out a glitter. I don't think I want to do black. Let's do silver. Do a silver. Right. So I'm just going to, you can do it one of two ways. You can dump out a little bit of glitter like this on your paper. That I had to edit out a little piece there. Back to where I was. You can dump out a little piece of, or dump you out a little section of glitter, and then kind of rub, the sticky part into the glitter like that. And I just use a paper towel to brush off the excess. from the front here. So then it'll be glittered around the edges, or you can just simply dump it on top if you want. Whichever you're most comfortable with. Either way will work. But you do want to kind of make sure that you're, you know, getting that glitter nice and rubbed into the tacky film, because you don't want it coming off. So it's like that. And we're just going to continue around the edges here. Just going to rub it into what's on the paper. Okay. I just wipe away as I go. I find that to be pretty easy. Okay. Making sure that you're getting the glitter nice and rubbed in. Okay, a little bit more to go. Yeah, I think I got all of it. Again, this is kind of a messy project. Glitter can be a little bit messy. So if you don't like messy stuff, this is probably not the project for you. So there we go. It's glittered on all 4 sides. So I'm going to dump this, set this aside for just a second. I'm just going to dump this back into my container. So I've kind of a clean space to work with. So I'm liable to bump this and then dump it all over the place, and that would be very messy. Had glitter going on for days. I'll set that aside. Okay. Right. Now if you want, you can just make sure to tap it if you want to make sure you get any excess off. So all sides are glittered. And I mean, you can extra rub it in just to make sure it's all nice and stuck down. And then it's on some sticky back paper. So now you've got a sticker, a nice dimensional puffy sticker, you know, that's kind of a shaker pocket. And you can stick this to a card or a project, a layout. You can make a tag out of it. You can stick it to a journal. You know, a folder, if you want to decorate up, you know, some kind of folder that you've made. Or you can just, you know, stick it to regular paper. So when I peeled this off, it's going to be clear across the back. You know, it'll be, I don't have anything to stick it to right this second. So, see, it's going to be a clear sticky. So now you've got a pretty neat looking embellishment sticker that you can, you know, stick to projects. So here's the square. Now for this one, I just traced the lips out on the film itself. And then I completely glittered the whole front. So now you've got some glittery lips like this. You know. And of course I've got these squares that I made. And I stuck to and made some glitter borders around the edges. And then you could easily, because it's a clear sticker, you could easily stick this to a card. You've got a ready-made, you know, window, a ready-made thing that you could stick on the front of a card, and it's not going to come off. The sticky film is really tacky, and it's not going to come off anything. So if you stick it to a card, it's going to be stuck down. And the same thing with these lips. So basically, I guess these are like homemade, you know, sticker embellishments that you can use. And because this is not like a glue or paint of any kind, like, you know, glitter pins or anything like that, you don't have to worry about the dry time. It's already dry. It's not going to come off. It's ready to go. So maybe this will give you some ideas on some embellishments you can create using different shapes. You can cut out, I mean, you can cut out any shape you want and create any kind of designs. So I hope you've enjoyed this little video, and thank you so much for watching, and you guys have a great day.